Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Gora from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining me. We have another slate of the MLS games over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I believe 15 games or something like that. And in addition to that, we have that big video for those European soccer leagues as well. I think 23 games. You can get it all up on the PickDawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and, of course, hit that like button. And as far as my premium picks go, I have a five pack that's already on for those European games. It's going to be a banger of a day, guys. So hop on board and let's win some money together. Now, I won't take up too much of your time, guys. We'll get through these MLS games quite quick. And we're gonna have a bunch of great free picks, guys. We gotta be making a bunch of money. There's a few player props in here as well, corners, picks, and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of everything. So let's get this show on the road. The first game of the day is between Chicago and Atlanta. No, there is no betting on Atlanta right now. They are horrible. They haven't beaten anyone in their last five games. But if they are going to be bounced back, if they will bounce back against somebody, at least by scoring a goal, it's going to be against Chicago, who's missing like five or six players for this match. And they're still winless at home this season. So I'm taking both teams to score at over 2.5, minus 132. The price tells you everything you need to know about it. The books think it's going to hit as well. Toronto and DC United, guys. The first game that we have to talk about, and this is one of the games where I'll be taking a player prop. I just can't bet on Toronto. They are on a three-game losing streak once again, and all three of those losses were at home. DC United, to the other side, is playing pretty well, winning three of their last four, and Benteke has been their star player this season. So I'm taking Benteke to score at any time at plus 155. And like I said, he plays for DC United. Minnesota is hosting Inter Miami in the next game, guys. And even though Minnesota are the favorites in this game, I think that Inter Miami is the better team. And they are coming off of a win against NYC 4-1 at home. Now it's time to kind of copy that form on the road games as well. They are playing well. They don't have any notable injuries. Minnesota is missing a couple of players or so, but they're also playing pretty well. I'm not disregarding both teams to score in this one, but I will take Inter Miami on the money line at plus 192. New York Red Bulls are hosting Galaxy, and I don't know. It seems I'm putting too much faith in this Galaxy team. They're still the same team they were last season, probably even better. They just can't get their form going, and I don't know. Something is very wrong with that team right now. So instead of the goals instead of the sides, I'm taking the goals in this one over 2.5 minus 135. Cincinnati and Austin is the next matchup, guys. And Cincinnati is a way better team at home than Austin is on the road. Yes, Austin, decent form right now. They won their last game, but the two before were losses, and it's been a couple of weeks or so before since they beaten anyone on the road. And I don't think that they can beat Cincinnati at home, who are still actually without a single loss at home this season in five games. Cincinnati on the money line minus 141. Philadelphia is hosting Columbus, and this one was fairly simple for me, guys. I think the goals are the way to go when this matchup is in question, especially when Philadelphia is the home team. Both teams to score at over 2.5. Nice plus money. I think 2-1, 3-1 win for Philadelphia, probably, or something like that. That's what I'm looking at personally in this game. Orlando is hosting New England, and you know what? Orlando is playing pretty decent football right now. They're scoring a lot of goals. They're creating a lot of chances. Undefeated in their last six or seven games. But then again, New England on the other side is on a five-game winning streak as well. And when you have two teams in such a good form, two teams that are scoring a high amount of goals, I have to go with goals. Both teams to score at over 2.5 plus 128. That's an insanely good price, guys. NYCFC and Montreal are facing off, and we've been talking about this Montreal team, and they're struggling a lot. They just can't beat anyone. Uh, a couple of weeks ago, they had a win against Toronto in the Canadian Cup, but then they lost to Philadelphia at home in the MLS. NYC, a solid home team, winning points at home, but also conceding a lot of goals as well. Uh, I don't know. I'm not saying that Montreal will do something in this game, but I'm not saying that they won't either. So I decided to go with their low line of corners. Montreal over 3.5 quarters, minus 139. I will take that. Nashville and Charlotte. It looks like every time I put my money on Nashville, they end up dropping points. But they won their last three or four home games in a row. And simply because of that, guys, I'm taking Nashville on the money line. Houston and Seattle are two solid teams right now in a solid form, especially Seattle, who is undefeated in their last four games. Houston lost one of their last six, but both of these teams are scoring a decent amount of goals right now, and both of these teams are conceding goals quite consistently as well. I won't push this any further than both teams to score, which is actually priced pretty well at minus 122. Salt Lake will be traveling to Texas to face Dallas in an interesting matchup. Dallas is having quite a solid season right now. Uh, they're sitting somewhere in the middle of the table. They could do a lot better, yes. But when playing at home, they haven't lost to Salt Lake in their last three games. Dallas has also been scoring a high amount of goals, especially when playing at home. And Petar Musa has been a very solid for them. Eight games, three goals. And if anyone's going to score for Dallas, it's going to be him. I don't think he scored in the last couple of games or something like that, but I think he scores in this one. So I'm taking Petar Musa to score at plus 165, and he plays for Dallas. St. Louis and San Diego should be a very fun game. Two teams, two of the youngest teams in the MLS, I think. Two teams that can defend right now. Both are conceding a lot, but both feel like they could get a win out of this game. So keeping it simple, guys, both teams to score at over 2.5 goals, minus 114. I'm taking that. Colorado is hosting San Jose, and you know what? As bad as San Jose has been on the road this season, and they have been pretty bad, they're still scoring a decent amount of goals, and they are on a two-game winning streak right now. Uh, Colorado, on the other side, hasn't kept a clean sheet in any of the last 5 or 6 games, and I don't think that they keep a clean sheet in this game either. So both teams to score over 2.5 goals, minus 130. I'm taking that in this game as well. Now, the last couple of games that we have in the MLS are on the West Coast, guys. We have Portland hosting Kansas, and you know what? Portland at home, yes, please, I'll take them. Kansas doing solid job at home, winning games, dropping points all over the place when playing on the road, and Portland is a lot better at home than Kansas is on the road. So in this game, guys, I'm keeping it simple. Portland to the money line for me, minus 145. And the last game of this video, guys, we have Vancouver hosting LAFC. Now, that's a big derby on the West Coast. And you know what? If there will be a time that Vancouver beats LAFC, it's going to be now. Vancouver hasn't lost any of their last 10 games. They are on a four-game winning streak. They're beating everyone right now. They're just no betting against Vancouver. On top of that, they're getting a few players back from the injury list for this match. They have 5 wins, 1 loss at home, 14 scored goals, and 6 conceded goals in 6 home games. LAFC on the other side, they're doing a solid job on the road when it comes to scoring goals, but they have only 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses on the road. The math is simple for me, guys. I'm taking Vancouver on the money line. It's minus 104, almost even money. I will take that, especially in the current form that we are seeing Vancouver in. So, Vancouver on the money line for myself. That's it, everyone, for the MLS. Thank you for joining me here. Good luck with all of your bets, and I'll see you soon.